Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your match day preview for Swindon Town versus Wrexham AFC. It's match day 23. It's Boxing Day, and it's a big one. We got to go and win this game tomorrow. As you can see, it is the Merry Xmas episode. So Merry Christmas to everybody that celebrates. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves with their family and friends and their loved ones and having a good day. It is 12:30 here. So, obviously it's 8:30 there. So, hopefully everyone has had their fill, getting ready for tomorrow's match, to which we will be looking forward to watching with everyone here on the channel. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Have yourself, be safe, stay within yourselves. But let's get into this game we have tomorrow against Swindon Town. The games are coming thick and fast. They are. It's a very important game for us because we need to keep pace with Stockport and Barrow, who are going up against each other tomorrow. They're 1-2. They're 1-2, and then we're in third place just by goal difference against Barrow. So Stockport have 49 points, Barrow have 43 with 16 goal difference. We have 43 points with a goal difference of 14. So -2 for us in that regard, which is why. Oh, where we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Which is why we are in third place. Barrow have won 7 on the trot. Stockport have won their last 2. That's going to be a great game to watch. So we got to keep an eye on that, and we got to keep pace. We have to win tomorrow. That is very, very important for us to win. Tomorrow we're going to get Swindon Town, of course. They are in 13th place. They played 23 games. They have 8 wins. 6 draws and 9 losses, -1 goal difference with 30 points. They've lost their last 3 on the trot. So they're having a bit of a tough time. They've had some injuries. Mixed bag, and it's a mixed bag for them. So, but this is I don't know if anyone remembers the little game on August 17th. It was a 5-5 thriller. It was one of his last games, if not his last game. I don't know for sure. I don't think it was his actual last game, but we let in 5 goals. So it was a 5-5 draw. Amazing, thrilling match. I remember watching that game on my cell phone, actually, before we were doing watch-alongs. We had goals from Bickerstaff, Lee, and Jones. Penalties. Fantastic game. And that was before Mullen had come back from his injury against Manchester United in the preseason game. So that was our last match against them. Hopefully it's not that much of a heart thriller at that point, but as long as we come out with a W, I don't care, to keep pace. A little bit news and notes about Swindon Town. So we are the division's second highest scorers, and Swindon Town are just 2 goals behind us. However, only Sutton have conceded more than the Robins, the Swindon Town, because they're in the bottom of the tree. They let in 89 goals in their matches so far. 89 goals have been in their matches. So that's an amazing stat. They actually average 4 per game, 4 goals per game. So lots going to happen. Lots going to happen tomorrow. And hopefully we're putting more behind them than they are for us. So it's going to be an amazing Boxing Day tomorrow game. So at the county ground. So on that, a little bit of quote that I pulled out this morning from the Swindon Town manager, Michael Flynn, talking about their number 10, Dan Camp. He said, "I think Dan Camp is a better 10 than Elliot Lee. I really like Lee. He plays at an extremely high level with his goals, assists, and his work rate. But he's saying his number 10, Dan Camp, is better than Elliot Lee." So I don't know if you noticed, but Elliot Lee has 13 goals this season. It's been fantastic. He's been absolutely fantastic. So maybe that'll fire him up a little bit for tomorrow's game. Michael Flynn, the manager of Swindon Town, also went on to say, "I think a lot of it comes down to mentality. You can take a horse to water. The players are trying, but they have that lapse in concentration, and it's happened too many times. We have not been in the position to change too much, but when we have a fit squad, we can match with anybody. It is really frustrating as we are not far away, but we need to improve." That said, he was talking about in reference to they've had a lot of injuries. They've had to put some academy players in. They started off pretty good. It was a strong start to the season, but 3 wins in their last 17 matches have seen things totally fall away for them. And so it is disappointing. So they're in mid-table. Injuries, yes, they're a major part of their issue, but this happens with everyone. We have injuries, and we'll talk about that briefly when in a moment here. But Swindon Town, they want to come to play. It is what it is. We cannot take our foot off the pedal. We can put a good run together and then keep pace with the top of the tree with Barrow and with Stockport, and that's what I intend us to see us do tomorrow. Other things that are going on. Let me see there. Let me see. Got some notes here. about the last few thriller. Yes. Okay. So let's talk about our side. I couldn't find any quotes from Parkinson. I don't know, because of the holiday. Didn't see him talk about the match before, but some news and notes. AO was back in the sticks. Thought he did a fantastic job. Clean sheet. He's wearing the mask, so I expect Okonkwo to be back in the goal. He was great. I really liked his performance. A couple great saves, keeping us in there. On that note, I would say I expect him to be back between the sticks. What else is going on? So you see Max up there, Max Cleworth in there. I really like Egan O'Connell. We don't know if he's injured or what happened. He obviously did, or is how bad his injury is. But Max stepped up. He did a fantastic job. And what I would like to see is Max to start again. And that's why I have him on over there. There we go. Yeah, that's why I have him on the thumbnail. And I think Max has done a great job. Last minute notice, stepped in, 21 years old. Looks like he's 12, but he's a goddamn man. He played like a man last match. So I really like to see him. Get another start on the bounce. Well, obviously, Fletcher is back. That's good to see him. He got on the pitch, played about 15, 20 minutes the other day. Ollie Palmer put something up on Instagram or whatever, some Twitter or X, whatever they're calling it these days. Looked like he was doing some training, had something on his leg, like a sleeve on his leg. So I don't know how long he's out for. So he might be out. Expect Dalby probably to start up front with Mullen. Excuse me. So that's that. So let's see about fitness. But yes, I'd like to see Max start. So my starting lineup, I think, would be AO and goal. And I'd go with the typical Tozer, O'Connor, and I'd go with Max in the back. I'd go Mendy on the right, and I'd go McLean on the left. And in the midfield, I think JJ did a fantastic job. JJ Lee and Cannon in the midfield, and I'd start same up front, Dalby and Mullen. So that's probably good. I'm hoping to see that starting lineup go on. I really like to see Max keep his place, even if O'Connell is still fit. So that's where I'd like to see this go down. What else is going on? Yes, I want to get you guys out of here. Got some milestones tomorrow. So James Jones, JJ, could get his 125th Wrexham appearance, and Paul Mullen could get his 100th Wrexham League match tomorrow against Swindon Town. It's going to be a big one tomorrow. We got to keep pace. We will be doing the watch along. We'll be on 10 minutes prior to the match. That's 10 of 7, so 6:50. So please come and join us. Like, share, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Also, one last quick note about the COP. So the COP will be open to full capacity at home against Barrow on New Year's Day. Oh yeah. Think about that. Think what that's going to look like. Full capacity game, New Year's Day, Monday, January 1st, 2024. So, we have a game before them on the 29th. Let me just see I think it's Walsall. I think our next match after this is Walsall. So we have Swindon Town, Walsall on the 29th, and that is a later game. That's 11:45 game. So good for us. That's a Friday 29th game, and then Barrow on the 1st, and that will be that one will be back at Barrow, back at the Stoke, and that'll be full capacity. So Swindon Town tomorrow, Walsall the 29th away, and back home at the Stoke, full capacity for that. So that's really good news. So keep an eye on that. I'm sure those tickets are out. Got to keep pace tomorrow. Again, thank you. Quick one here. Merry Christmas to everybody. And, hopefully everyone has a good night tonight. We will see you early in the morning. And that is your match preview. So on that bombshell, have a very, very Merry Christmas. See you guys in the morning.